here. Trev actually running Ambusher and Bungee using Maul. Very interesting weapon combos here. Trev going for a Cudgel versus a Vanguard, which is another interesting choice, using blunt damage. But I do love to see the Ambusher in tournament play. It is such a strong class for this kind of fight.
Yeah, it's still a three or two hit kill if he gets a heavy with the Maul. And I mean, the Cudgel, I don't know how many it would take off the top of my head to kill a Vanguard, but
it's got to be quite a bit.
Yeah.
The speed is unmatchable, though. It's one of the fastest weapons in the game, if not the fastest, and it can do quite a bit of damage. But he's getting mauled right here with the Maul, taking quite a bit of damage here. Doing a good job here, Bungee, just trying to riposte. Oh, counters a nice
drags, yeah.
Excellent drags from Bungee. He gets the first one countered, but the second one not so much. So that's going to be the first round here going to Bungee. And remind me here, team, these are going to be first to 5. These are double eliminations, if I am correct.
Yep, first to 5, double elimination.
Yeah. So
finals will be 7. Everything else will be 5. Switch to the longsword.
Yeah.
Now this actually makes him more vulnerable to getting 2-shot by the Maul.
Yeah, he's actually running a class a little bit more damaged by that specific weapon. I feel like maybe switching the Ambusher weapon choice might have just been a better choice in that stage.
The longsword does have a good neutral game against the Vanguard in this matchup, just because of the speed in neutral.
Right, I mean, it's definitely a good matchup against the Maul in particular, but, you know, only difference being that health pool against the Maul using Knight here. Oof, big
basically
Axel.
2 or 3 mistakes and you're done.
Yeah. Oh, there's 2 right there.
Drags just so dangerous.
Yeah, extremely dangerous. He's just patient, taking his time. He knows he can take his time here. Stamina advantage here, being Vanguard and using the Maul. Trev needs to be perfect, and oh, huge drag. Huge drag right there. It's gonna be 2-0.
Really, Bungee's defense just seems impenetrable right now in this matchup.
That is a classic Bungee move, though. He is a very, very, very tough guy to find an opening for. He's got a very solid defense, and you're going to see that a lot tonight. The best players, their fundamentals, their defense are typically where they draw their strength from, because they're incredibly hard to find an opening against.
We got to switch to Greatsword, which I think this is a better matchup as far as the health goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, big kick.
Yeah. It lands too.
Oh, the jump.
That might have hit with the pole hammer, but not with that.
Yeah. Oh, he's keeping him on the ropes here with the jabs. Wow, doing a really good job of pressuring here with a slow weapon that Bungee is using here.
That horizontal drag is getting him a lot of mileage.
Yeah, it is.
Using that overhead in neutral is going to be Trev's best tool.
Oh, nice. That was a great use of range play there by Trev. He was able to make a jab to give himself some space, get just out of range of the Maul, and then get a nice hit. Oh my god, but that drag is just impossible to read. I mean, it literally hung in the air there for a second. Very, very tough to beat those or counter those.
And he spaces them perfectly. That's the thing. If you were just off with those, that it's actually whiff punishable if the faster weapon like a greatsword or a longsword does a counter there.
Gotta love the Berserker beg emotes. Those are my favorite voice lines. Little jab collide there.
I like that he's going for the kicks more. I mean, it has caught him. I think he just needs to riposte into them and mix it up a little bit more rather than hit him in neutral. But
yeah, no, he needs to try to maybe feint into one of those kicks there to try and catch him off guard. And to clarify, chat, oh my god, jeez, that overhead is just oppressive. Very long, a very long amount of dragging there and a high amount of damage. I believe that's going to be 4 for Bungee, 0 for Trev. So Trev is going to need to do a counter sweep here if he wants to stay in this game, and Bungee just needs to get one more win. For those in the chat asking about the scoring, it is a 1st to 5 for the first matches here in the tournament, and then the finals are going to be 1st to 7, double elim.
Curious if Bungie's going to be using the Maul all tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see it. You don't really see a lot of Maul players. We have seen a couple classic Maul players like Rayon, you know, showing the weapon some justice and love.
Oh, I remember that all too well.
Oh man, what that was an interesting match to say the least.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't been seeing him around lately, which is too bad. But there's still always.
He would love the skin, man. He needs to come back just for that new. Oh man, around the back with that slash, and that's gonna be it for that match. Bungee taking the match with a pretty solid grasp on the score there, keeping it in control. Trev putting up a good fight, but just not able to counter that Maul. Incredibly hard to match that timing. So Bungee will move on.
Looks like Short and Nakai are at